Hi everyone. In this video we are going to see looping statement. So previous video we have seen what is a decision statement, how if and switch works. So in this we are going to see looping statement. So in looping statement we have different types of looping statements. One is using while loop and another one is using do while loop, and the next one is for and for each loop. So these are the four types of looping we are going to use in looping statement. So we can see one by one syntax. Okay. So first we can see while loop and do while loop. Then we can see for and for each. So when it is coming to a while loop, so the syntax of while loop, how it will be, and what is the syntax of do while loop. So you can see while loop, the syntax will be like this. You have to give while of condition. So in this condition, here you have to give the code to execute. It is similar like how the if condition work. If the condition is true means only if block will execute. Similar way here, if the condition is true means only it will enter into the while loop. So this while loop is used for iterating the code repeatedly until that Boolean condition is true. Okay, once it got false, then it will exit out of the loop. So this is what a working principle of while loop. So I am repeating again, while loop, it execute the whatever block of code we are giving inside the while, it will execute repeatedly until the specific condition is true. Once the condition becomes false, it will exit out of the loop. Automatically, it will stop. So that's why while loop, we will call it as a entry control loop. Why it is called as entry control loop means because it is checking the condition while entering into the while loop. Only if it is true, only if the condition is true, then it will allow to enter inside the while. Okay, so this is what a while loop. And do while loop, similar like a while loop, do while loop also works. So when it is coming to a do while loop, here how a do while loop will execute is like, first the do while loop, it will execute once, and next at last only it will check the condition. The syntax of the do while loop is do, you have to open the curly bracket, and code to execute, you have to give it here, close the curly bracket, and here you have to give the while of condition. So this is what the syntax. So how the working of do while is? Do while is also used to iterate a program repeatedly until the condition becomes true, like until the condition is true. If the number of iteration is not fixed, okay, if the number of iteration is not fixed, you must have execute the loop at least once. The meaning is, for example, whatever code block of code you are giving inside this do while loop, at least once it will execute. If it is true or false, it will execute at least once. If it is false, it will execute at least once. And if it is true, until this condition is getting false, till then it will execute. So that only we will call it as exit control loop. So exit control loop means here the do while, because here at the end only it is checking the condition. That is why it is called as exit control loop. Entry means if it is false, it will not allow to enter inside. But in do while loop, even if it is false, it will allow you to enter inside the loop and perform the, like, executes the block of codes. So we can see an example how a while and a do while will execute. So now we can see an example for while loop. So when you are coming with a while, So first you have to start with while off, right? So here I am just want to give a condition. Before that I am just going to declare some value. For example, I is equal to 1. Just I am declaring like this, or I is equal to 1 or 10, anything. Okay, so this I am just checking here. I is, yeah, you have to give some condition. I is less than like 10. So I'm going to print it from 1 to 10. So whatever block I am executing inside this, say like if I'm mentioning inside this, it is going to execute till the condition is getting false. So here you can see I am just giving here like this, I, the value of I. So here you can see I have given I is equal to 1, I is less than 10. So 1 is less than 10 means what it will happen? It will print the I value. Okay. So here I am just giving I value to be printed. Now you can see if I execute this code, this loop will not end because this I value I am not giving anywhere incrementing or decrementing. So it will not execute. So for that what we have to do, it's like we have to give some increment or decrement operation for this. So I am just giving increment. So increment means each time this loop is executing, for example, first time how it will execute is like I is less than 10, it will come and it will print I value, again it will increment, then this will keep on going till this I value is greater than, when once it is becoming I is greater than 10, then the execution will stop. So you can see here it is printing the value. Sorry. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because I have given less than 10, so it is printing till 9. So if I am given like equal to 10, then it is going to print till 10. Because I have given equal to 10. Okay, so if I am not giving this increment or decrement, the loop will keep on going. Infinity loop will occur. You can see here, this is keep on printing. Okay, so I am manually stopping this execution because the loop will not end. So that only you have to give this increment or decrement. So when it is coming, I am explaining you the code again. So for this while loop, just I am copying the code. So here you can see first iteration I is equal to 1. So next I is less than or equal to 10, it is compared. So 1 is less than or equal to 10. So yes, it is true. So what it will do? It will print 1 in a console and it will increment I plus plus I have given. So I is 1, plus plus means like 1 plus 1, that is 2. So now I will become 2 when it is coming out. So in second iteration I is equal to 2. Again I is less than or equal to 10. So it will be compared with 2 is less than or equal to 10. Again it is true. So till this will like it will print 2. So similarly the steps will what increment till like it is coming I is equal to 9 or 10 because I am given equal to, so till 10 it will. So when it is comparing I is less than or equal to 10, 10 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, so it will print the value 10. When it is coming next I plus plus, so 10 plus 1 is 11. So when it is coming again, so here it will be checked 11 is less than or equal to 10. No, it is false. So when it is coming false, it will come out of the loop. So this is how the while loop iterations works. Once it is false, it will come out. So for example, if I am giving here 11. So 11 is greater than 10. So it will not enter into the loop itself. you can see it will give you no result. Okay, that is why while loop is called as an entry control loop. And next for do while loop. So the similar code, I am just changing this to a do while loop. So you can see here do while. Okay, so the similar code I am just giving here like this. Here the similar code I am doing it in while loop. So I is less than or equal to 10. So now you can see do system.out of println of I. So here I am just given and I am going to execute this while loop. So here I have given like the value is 11. Sorry, 1. So I am not given increment or decrement. So the loop is continuing. So I have to give increment or decrement here. Okay. Now I am just going to execute this. You can see the output, it is printing from 1 to 10. Okay. So now you can see it's also works similar like while loop, but there is one difference. For example, if you are giving an invalid one, so it should not execute. In while loop, you got no result, but here it will execute at least once. So you can see, so after executing once, only at the end only it is checking whether that value is less than or equal to 10. If it is false, it is going to exit, not going to continue with the while loop. So this is what the difference. Why while loop is called entry control and why do while is called exit control.